great turnout for this painting from, was that yesterday or day before? I don't know. And, but the, reference is gone now. Maybe I would try to work on that with a photograph at some point. But anyway, for right now, we're going to bounce back to this pear because the pear is still there. Has not gotten rotten or anything, which is pretty much what usually happens. I guess it's starting to look a little distressed right there. Anyway, gonna get the old setup here, and let's jump right in. I'm gonna use a big brush. I forgot what was happening when we first started this pear. I think we were trying to stay loose. I can't remember. Anyone could refresh my memory, then thanks a lot. So anyway, let's see what's happening here. Try to get, actually what happened here was I thought it was horrible, then we worked on another day. Now it looks okay, half decent. And I never actually did the single light source with that. Let's see what that looks like. Just, oh, maybe we did like hint at the single light source. Is there anything about that we want or need or love? I guess it's, better than the overhead light. Try to do a combination of the two. I see we did start this shadow there. So maybe we were influenced by the single light source. Anyway, now I don't have a fresh paper towel, but I have this thing. So let's just jump right in, shall we? We got the shadows here. We have started to hint at the shadows. What color we see in the shadows. Let's have a look. So, there's green, the yellow, golden, cadmium kind of color up at this end, and, then more of the, I don't know, this is like a faint, I'd call that a faint green. Those little brown specks, whether or not we paint them, I don't know. And the towel here, we said that's an interesting, the pattern of folds that is sitting there. So anyway, those are some of our, let me see if we can get this going here. All right. So at first, I don't know if anyone saw that first video. I thought that, we were really troubled as far as everything about this attempt, but I was looking all right now. Let's see what, I'm just going to, I don't normally, paint with white, but there was some reason I wanted to have white here, so I got some white. This is actually, my non-Daniel Smith color. This is Artist Loft Titanium White, I think. And I was always wondering, is it worth $10 for a tiny tube of Daniel Smith White Titanium White? Is it all the same? I looked it up and found that there are, I saw, oh, hi, 10 people here, thank you, and a single thumbs up. I super appreciate that. Anyway, I'm just going to try to hit this area, which for some reason we cannot see in there. Okay, I'm gonna try to just hit this. I haven't painted all day, and it's a good idea to be a little bit warmed up before starting any painting. And that looks like terrible, but it's an innocuous kind of thing there. I think I want to see about hitting this. So that looks terrible, but that's why we're painting something that really is not that important in the painting. And so we got that. This shadow is supposed to be there. I don't know if that's better in the, I guess that's sort of the inspiration behind that shadow. Anyway, just try to get some more. I guess in this instance, we're going to just try to get paint everywhere on the paper. And this is a really silly color, but so what? I got a kind of a gold now. think we're gonna see about a kind of a golden color. I mean, at least right here there's a golden color, so let's just see if we get a golden color just to start you know, go gold on the what do you call it there, this cadmium. I think that's like cadmium yellow right there. So mix the cadmium yellow and let's get a little bit of this red. This is some kind of red, forgot what red that is. Long ago I had, you know, a map of what all these colors are. Alright, so that's a cute orange color. Let's just try that. And let's see about just hitting this area right here. And that's it. We hit it. And now, you know, I'm going to say that's orange right there too. Let's hit that. And now I'm going to take some water and just kind of, that looks really nice right there. But even so, now let's, I want to hit this with like a green kind of thing. So let's find ourselves a really nice green. You know, this right here is kind of like a weird fluorescent green. I never really liked this green. It was in, I think it's in the Gene Haynes set, which, you know, if you look at Gene Haynes watercolor, they are popping, but, you know, I don't know what the heck that green is. And so now, you know, mixing that with this other green, which is a mishmash of greens, we have a nice kind of green. So let's see about that. One notable green area is this right here. And hey, 8 people, thanks a lot for stopping by. Appreciate it much. And so we're doing real-time watercolor painting of a pear from life. We started this, I don't know, a few days ago. And I'm going to just see if I can just hint at these this thing here. So let's go right here. That looks terrible, but you know, we gotta lay down some paint. Okay, that's cool. Now I want to put some water, diffuse that, and hopefully pretend it never happened, or leave it as a subtle touch there. Okay, here we got a gray, whoops, a gray yellow. So do we want a gray yellow there? I don't know. Let's see if we even could make a gray yellow. So here we have a faint gray that, you know, if, you know, I don't believe in cleaning out the palette. Once the other day I cleaned a little spot because I wanted a really specific color, but in general I just like keep working with these colors we have mixed. So here we got a gray green. So that's sort of what we're looking for right there. Let's see if that makes a positive contribution. You ready? Here goes. That looks pretty bad, but now I'm gonna take the brush, remove some of that, and I don't mind that. Looks all right. It kind of makes a strong statement, but you know, we gotta have some kind of strong statements happening on this painting, right? Otherwise, we're gonna have this wishy-washy bunch of colors. Thank you for the thumbs up, and anyone else got a loose thumbs up? I'm on a thumbs up drive here. So this from the other day, I don't know if that was yesterday or the day before yesterday, but got a lot of a big positive response on that. You know, I don't know why. And now the reference is gone, but I was thinking of maybe get a photograph and we try to continue on that. So back to the pear, which has not been popular, I got to say. Hey, thanks for that other thumbs up, much appreciated. So we're working here. I want to get some more yellow in there. It's a yellow pear, and yellow is kind of lacking in my colors here. So let's just try to put some yellow, and this is the kind of like the Hansa yellow. Let's try to get like this line somehow. I'm gonna just see if we paint yellow right there, if we can get this. You see that kind of line there? And in order to get the line, maybe we blow it up a little. Let's just do that again. So here, you know, by plotting up that, we're hopefully achieving luminescence. And, you know, it is kind of you know, looking like a luminescent. I'm going to try to get a little highlight right there. So I'm rubbing yellow paint right there for, you know, a minute or a half minute, and then, oh, look at that. So now what we're getting is a highlight. The paint is breaking down the, you know, paint that's on there. Thanks that we're using cotton paper, so that's cool. We got that kind of little highlight there that makes this part look stupid, but it's okay. We're still a work in progress, and this is where we got a hint of red or orange. I'm just gonna go bold with the whatever you call it, red or orange right there. And I hate that, but let's just keep going. And there is more hints of red up here, and we'll just see about that. And it kind of goes here, and that looks pretty dumb, but we gotta keep going here. I want to hit more red. I mean, there's not a heck of a lot of red there, but we're taking those little specks of red and exaggerating and saying, "Hi, we're here, we're red." See about that bruise right there, and why not see about another highlight right here? So I'm just gonna try to remove some of this paint. And you know, this line here, this shape, that looks terrible, but so what, we gotta keep working. And I'm going back to the green here. We want to go back to the green gray. So we get some green, we get some gray. It's kind of a literal way to make green gray, is to mix green and gray, but this, it looks okay. Let's just see what that translates into right here. Okay, that's cool, yes. And you know, we gotta remember right here there's a triangle shape of green gray, and we have started it here, but let's see if we can just go make the triangle. And okay, that's might be good, might not be. Now I want to go back to our little yellow action here. Let's go right there. I think we want to blot this up and have a more subtle yellow. Now let's see. Okay, that's good. And then this line, you know, it's a paint stroke, so that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Gonna put some yellow right here, which is, you know, really this a highlight, but it is a super light yellow highlight. So let's see. This is should really be green. This area. Let's go back to mixing that yellow with the green gray. Let's see what we get for that, and try right here. Okay, and that's pretty good. I like this area here. If you see, oh hi, a comment. Hey, the crazy cousins. Thanks so much for stopping by and making the comment. And anyway, I'm saying that this little area right here. Oh no, this area here. I really like that. Even though the paint's drying in a weird way, I mean, to me that is, you know, looking all right. So anyway, let's try to, I think we want to just kind of blend this. Okay, we blended it. And this, I think we can just, I don't know what to do with that. And this, I'd like to soften this edge here. So now it's soft, okay. And this, I never really liked this. So here I'm gonna do, so you just take out that. We had been working on a highlight a few minutes ago right there, and now we're going to re-emphasize that highlight. And it breaks up this, you know, we got this giant swath of like brownish there, which that's good. And do we want to keep this like it is? I don't know. I'm going to go right up here a little bit. And I don't know if I like that so much. That looks dumb right there, but we'll just keep going. And I'm gonna smooth this out. Oh, I have to turn the camera off for a second. Thanks everyone to stop by, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you.